Do it for no reason. Give me a motherfucking reason, I'm gonna give you a fucking problem. That's simple. Right, I did and you know, it's, to me, to think about it, it's like I said, my mother had breast cancer 2 times. So my grandmother, I was at my grandmother's house a lot because my mom used to take like tamoxifen, and it would make her tired because of her breast cancer. So like she always used to be like laying down a lot. So I used to be at my grandma's a lot. Like I never got the life I was supposed to. Maybe if my dad was in my life to begin with, my mother would have never been under the stress she was under to even get the cancer. And then I would have been living in a quote-unquote perfect household with both my parents. And then maybe I wouldn't be so fucked. But no, I was at my mom. She couldn't help it. She couldn't help that she was sick. So I had no other choice but to figure shit out for myself. No one asked. She didn't ask to be sick. But everyone knows damn well that you, Ira, you are the reason my mother had breast cancer. That shit is not in our family. There's no type of cancers in our family. Nothing like, it's not fucking no hereditary. Her shit was caused purely off of stress. Purely off of fucking stress. And I blame everything. I blame the reasons I am because of you. You. Maybe if you were in my fucking life, you want to say that, oh, she's a problem child. Danielle's a problem child. Well, maybe if you were in my life, you could have fucking did something about it. Maybe you could have did something about it. But no, you want to run around with men. You want to be having not even a threesome, because technically at that is a train. You're out with your wife swinging. You out with your wife swinging. Not only swinging, but you and your wife are fucking another guy. Where do you see that? I've heard of threesomes before and shit, but you fucking another guy? God, like, seriously? I cannot wait till my mother gets back home and she has a somewhere locked up. She has a if y'all know what a negative is, like a picture but you can't really see. It's a negative of my dad sitting on the couch with she did not take this photo. Sitting on the couch with another man, and they both have their dicks out. Like, but my mother's a bad parent, and my mother this and my mother that. But you want to say all these things about me. You want to talk about my tattoos. You want to talk about this. Bitch, your fucking wife is flooded with tattoos. Flooded with tattoos. Flooded with fucking tattoos. But you always got something to say about me. Oh, this is the same man who says I'd have a better life with him, but at the same time, I'd have a better life with him, but at the same time, him and his wife got on all the nice shit, and their kids are wearing clothes from fucking Goodwill. Clothes with holes in them. But y'all got all the finer things, but the kids don't? So imagine if I was living with this man. And not only would I be separated from my mother then, because I know my mom ain't going nowhere near his skank ass wife. I wouldn't even want to be near that fucking wench anyways. And obviously she's cheating on him because she was blowing kisses at Frank in the courtroom. Oh, yeah. What am I complaining? Dr. Phil, okay, shut the fuck up. Don't care. Dr. Phil got you what you needed. Now you still complaining? Do you know what I'm complaining about? Do you hear? Have you been here the whole life? Do you know what's going on? Fucking idiot. Pure fucking idiots. Oh my God. But sometimes I wish this shit would. I'll go the fuck away. I wish I would wake up one day, be right in my same house in Florida, and jump right back into my same life. Right back into my same life. Waking up with ZZ next to me. This shit ain't worth it, bro. I'm telling you, this shit is not worth it. Everybody want to make it so bad, but when you make it, that is when everything falls down on you. Everything. Everybody who didn't want to be around but was supposed to, now they want to come around. Everybody looking for fucking handouts. Bitch, I ain't got shit for you. I ain't got not a goddamn motherfucking thing for you. Even motherfuckers who you didn't know in the past looking for handouts. Like, what the fuck I'm gonna do for you? Oh, well, I mean, technically I can do a lot for you, but why the fuck should I do for you? That's what the fuck I should be saying. Why the fuck should I do for you? You didn't want to do for me when I was a baby. I was an innocent baby, 3 months old, and you up and left my mother for a stripper. They got married to her, had 2 kids. You raised them kids. Oh, and then also, this the same man who says that he's being alienated from me, but when he did some shit online, like some website had wrote about him or something, and he said he was the father of 2 kids. Father of 2 kids. He has 3 kids, but he said he's the father of 2 kids. He was talking about his 2 boys. His 2 little boys, Isaac and Elijah. Isaac and Elon. That's who he's talking about. He's talking about his 2 little boys. But you won't mention me none. Oh, but now that I'm famous. Oh yeah, now let's talk about it. Fuck out of here. When I tell y'all, I am more than tired of this man. I have done everything I can. I have begged him. I got on the phone because him and ZZ, something going on. And that's also, if y'all didn't know, that's the reason why me and Zandalee fell out, was because I thought Zandalee was fucking my dad. And yes, Zandalee was under the age of 18 at the time. I thought it was ironic how every time Ira got a piece of information that would trace back to, every time Ira got a piece of information that I knew was from Zandalee popped up with some new nails. Or Zandalee popped up with some new this or something. It was always something. Like, who the fuck gonna go behind their best friend back and start tricking with their dad? So y'all claim I just had this perfect life. How the fuck would you feel? You grew up, tell me. Please, I want someone to fucking tell me what you were doing in my ass situation. Please tell me, let me know. I'm gonna break it down to you real simple. This is my life in a nutshell. So, obviously I'm born, okay, whatever. My dad's not there, nowhere to be found. Somehow rolls back in after I'm born. 3 months later, gets the fuck on. I live in a house with my grandma, my grandpa, and my grandpa, and my mom. And then my mom ends up getting breast cancer. My father is taking her back to court every other weekend on just some bullshit. Some straight up bullshit, saying he doesn't want to pay child support because this, that, and the third. My mother could not work. My mother needed the child support, and she could not work. If it was about, okay, yeah, you know what? You don't even, nothing, all right, just go. My mother would be like, just get the fuck on. Just get the fuck on, go. No, it was the fact that my mother actually needed that money. She couldn't work. She had breast cancer. She couldn't work. She needed the money. If that was the case, we would have let the man go a long time ago. No, he wanted to keep taking her back to court. She gets cancer. Anyways, I end up having to, my mother's not, I don't have a dad, obviously. So my mother is not always there like she should be. That's not her fault. Let me explain this again. That is not her fault, because I know y'all are going to, twist my words. That is not her fault that she could not be there for me. She had an illness, something she could not control. It's out of her hands. So I then grew up on my own. My grandma, she's obviously older. She wasn't able to be on me like white on rice, like a parent would be. So that's when I ended up, I was bad as fuck. I ended up turning into a bad kid. I ended up being bad. So then that's when I ended up going to PACE, meeting Zandalee. That's when my life went straight fucking down. Let me tell you why I ended up in PACE though. Because I was, kids act out like when shit happens, not a lot of people know this, but I also went through some real